Mattias Cloud Summit video, take 2. Hey, what's up, Internet? It's Kris Krug, and I don't always mess up my video blogs, but when I do, I admit it and go back and ask for another one.
All good.
Here I am at Cloud Summit. I'm with Mattias, who just got off the stage from giving his keynote. How's it going, man?
It's going well. How's it going with you?
Well, it's going awesome. I get to spend time with you twice today. So
Absolutely.
Talk to me about your keynote.
All right, so the keynote was called, Are Serverless and Multi-Cloud Good or Bad? And you know the answer?
Yes.
Yes, they are either good or bad, and it depends a lot. So we jumped into some of those things and figured out how can you take some of the things that we've learned in the industry to be able to make better decisions around how you can apply serverless or multi-cloud in your own situation. So
awesome, man. I obviously enjoyed your talk, but I haven't had time to interview all the speakers. But when I saw the lineup of people that was coming up to you afterwards and the time you spent with them, I mean, this guy interacted with a gaggle of folks for more than an hour, just not rushing them, just being very present, and I appreciate that, man. I thought it was a really classy move, and these are community events, and that's the kind of shit that builds community, dude. So,
well, I appreciate it. Honestly, I get so much out of those interactions as well, so I can't say that it was only for other people altruistically. I love those things. That's one of the main things that I love about conferences like this, is that the hallway track, it's so good.
Yeah, I agree. And I went to a conference last week that I'll let it remain unnamed for now, just because then I can offer like a little bit of arm's length critique or whatever. And so there's a lot of like stuffy, corporate, formal things about the conference that don't exactly resonate with me in terms of what I would program, but the hallway part was amazing. The energy, dude, they had 2,000 Canadian entrepreneurs and tech aficionados there, and a lot of us haven't seen each other since the before times. And man, it was really awesome. The energy was awesome, and the people.
Very nice. Yeah, that's really the key thing, right? That's why I go to meetups and primarily, sure, I'll learn stuff too, and I love doing that. But the people, the interacting with people, you just can't get that in other ways very easily.
Did you have some good convos today? Who did you meet?
Oh, I met a number of different people at different stages in their careers, people looking to upskill, people looking to change careers, people who are looking to build their companies, their founding companies, oh man, I don't even remember all the different people. Yeah. It was just, there's so many awesome people.
If there's an industry of people not looking to upskill right now, I'd be pretty curious who those people are. It sure feels like things are moving in quickly.
Yeah, obviously, we all need to be upskilling consistently, like continuously. And I've said, I don't know how many times today that I always say, our ability to learn is our primary skill in technology.
Yeah, man. Huh, that's amazing. The machines are getting pretty good at learning as well. But, so maybe it's not something that makes us uniquely human, but it is, I guess, never been a better time to be a lifelong learner. It feels you're going to be continually asked to update your programming over and over again.
Absolutely. So the interesting thing is that every time a new technology abstraction makes it easier to do more stuff, if we don't take advantage of that, then we're really at a disadvantage compared to other people that do take advantage of it, right? So we need to keep learning the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. Otherwise we fall behind.
I agree with you. And I'm definitely not trying to scare anybody because I'm pretty optimistic, right? But I got this hunch that this one might be even more important than other skill ups along the way, because I think that there's a possibility that some of these tools will create a bit of an insurmountable competitive advantage for those who are able to like harness their data appropriately, set up their army of robots and agents and stuff, and then essentially, like, I sure would love a one-year jump start on everybody else when setting up those things, and it would probably be pretty hard to assail the fortress if you were on the 1 year later receiving end of a lot of this technology and stuff. Like,
yeah, there's no question that the sooner you jump into it, the more effective you can be compared to the people who are starting later, if you're keeping up and really maintaining the same pace as they are, right? But that said, it is also entirely possible for a ton of people to jump in and then not have the mistakes that we're baking into our brains that we get stuck on. And then they just say, wait, why is this so hard? I just did this thing.
So talking about baking it into your brains, it's just another way of talking about this thing that I've been out there preaching, which is like developing an AI mindset. Some skills are important, but the skills are going to change. It's really about learning how to ask the right questions, learning about these capabilities, and literally feel your brain change as you start to understand, oh, I see what this is good at and how I can interact with it. And so that seems to be the most important part. And I've heard Sam Altman say in one of these interviews, he's like, I'm showing you this much of what I got right now. You know why? Because if I showed you this much, your minds would collapse and society wouldn't be able to handle it. He was like begging, please, experiment with these things, use the free tool, figure it out, talk to people about it so that you're not surprised by what's coming next and you're not disoriented, you know, like.
There is so much coming. There's no question about that. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Cool.
And, so the thing you were mentioning about like, your brain changing, I often talk about the mental model because that's one of the terms that I came across when I was looking into a lot of learning science, that the mental model is really that key thing that we're building. It doesn't matter what we remember. It matters what we build into our mental model so that we can make decisions based on that for other situations as we go through life. So it's the applying that comes out of the mental model, not about the information.
It's pretty incredible, man. I was worried about doing this one a second time because we had a magical one the first time around, but it always works out in the end. Yeah. Where can we find you online and check you out?
Oh, you can check out my LinkedIn and connect with me there. I love connecting with people, and
Okay, why don't you tell everybody your name and how to spell it?
All right, it's Mattias Andersson, Matias. Andersson is Anderson.
Cool, man. I love your vibes. I love the way you talk to people, and how about his personal style? Look at this cloud jacket, his cool AI code matrix shirt. Whoa, okay, Mattias. Over
it's
and
a very
out.
it's a very nice building.
Over and out.
All right, take care.